Hi Lovebug, welcome back to my channel. This is Priya, your Love Plus Manifestation Coach. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about, can you manifest love without taking any action? But first, if you are somebody who desires a clear roadmap when it comes to manifesting your dream partner, a specific person, or an improved version of your current relationship, then you want to click the link below in the description box to get access to my free masterclass, 6 Steps to Manifest Your Epic Love Life, where I systematically show you how to get from where you are to where you want to be in your love life. Okay, let's now get back to the theme of this video. Can you manifest your dream partner, a specific person, or an improved version of your current relationship without taking any action? So the short and simple answer to this is yes, you absolutely can. And in fact, to take things to the next level, here's the truth about manifestation. When you become an energetic match to whatever it is that you desire in your love life, when you are truly living in a state of consciousness where you feel as if your manifestation is already done and you're operating through your day from this level of consciousness, it's done, then you are never taking action to try and make your manifestation happen. If you're in the energy of it's done, it's coming to me, right? Like my manifestation done, it's coming to me. I don't have to lift a single finger because I know it's done. You will never feel that you have to take action to try and make your manifestation happen because you're in the energy of it's already done. So if you are somebody who feels like you need to take action to try and make your manifestation happen, oh, I need to go on all these dating apps and dating websites to try and find my dream partner, or oh, I need to contact my specific person and maybe ask them if they want to have a chat. If you feel that you need to do that in order to make your manifestation happen, then this should be an alarm bell going on, letting you know that you're not yet an energetic match to what you desire in your love life. And so therefore, you're not going to manifest the outcome that you desire. So when you're in full-blown manifestation mode of becoming an energetic match to what it is that you desire, when you're existing at the same wavelength as your desire, because it exists at a specific frequency, you will never feel the need to try and make it happen, because instead you're just going to be like, everything comes to me like a moth to a flame. And you will feel that. It's not even something that's intellectual. You will just genuinely know in your heart that it's done because you would have already had an inner experience. You will feel as if you already have it. So there will be no need to try and make it happen. So if you feel the need to try and make it happen, that is an indicator that I'm not yet an energetic match to what I desire and I still have some more vibrational work to do. So the message here is that when you are in full-blown manifestation mode and you have become an energetic match to what it is that you desire, you are never taking action to make your manifestation happen. In fact, you do not have to lift a single finger to make your manifestation happen. I can tell you now that, let's say you're single and you desire to manifest your dream partner, you could sit at home and never go out, and the love of your life will show up in some way. You don't have to leave your house for that to happen. And here's why, okay? When you become an energetic match to what you want, there are a bridge of events that will lead you from where you are to where you want to be. And this bridge of events has been orchestrated by your higher self. So your higher self has set up the cognitive components on your behalf to make your manifestation happen. In other words, your higher self has worked out the how your manifestation will happen. And what trips up a lot of us is that we tend to try to figure out how our manifestation will happen. And when we try to figure out the how, we create vibrational resistance within us which blocks off our manifestation. And this is because our human mind was never designed to work out the how our manifestation will happen. Our human mind was designed to discern what it is that we want and get clear about our preferences and our desires. Our higher mind, the mind of our higher self, God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it, the function of that, its job is to orchestrate the cooperative components on our behalf to make our manifestation happen. So how it fits together as a whole is that physical you is the one deciding, okay, what is it that I prefer? What is it that lights up my soul in my epic love life? And that non-physical aspect of you, your divinity, your higher self, God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it, works out the how. Okay, it lays out a bridge of events to get you from where you are to where you want to be, to your manifestation. So when you get stuck in the how, of course you're never going to feel good, because your mind was never designed to figure out the how. Your mind was just designed to choose and to discern what it is that you want. It's the job of your higher self to figure out the how, which it already has. So what happens is, once you become an energetic match, because you understand what I've just shared with you, and so your whole focus is about becoming an energetic match to your desire, you don't have to think about the how. That's already done. Your only job is, now that you've decided, you become an energetic match to it. What will happen is that you will become privy to a bridge of events. Now, this bridge of events will unfold naturally and effortlessly. So another way to look at this, another perspective, is that right now you are in a timeline where you don't have what you want in your love life, right? So perhaps you're single and you want to manifest your dream relationship. You are single and you want to manifest a specific person, or you are somebody who's currently in a relationship, but you desire to manifest an improved version of that relationship. So right now you're in a timeline where you don't have your desire because you're not yet an energetic match to it. But equally, there is another timeline that coexists simultaneously, where there is a version of you that already has your desire, right? So there is a version of you right now that is already with your dream partner. There is a version of you right now that is already with your specific person. There is a version of you right now that is already living that improved relationship with your current partner. And so between the timeline that you're in now and the timeline or the version of you that already has your manifestation, there is a bridge of events in between this. And that bridge of events will lead you from the timeline that you're in now, where you don't have your manifestation, to the timeline where you do have your manifestation. That bridge of events will unfold effortlessly. So to give you an example, let's say that you are somebody who's single right now and you desire to manifest your dream relationship. And let's say that you become an energetic match to that. Okay, so you do the energy work, you become an energetic match to it. And suddenly your friend has has a friend coming into town, and that friend has another friend, and your friend thinks, oh, you know what, I want to introduce you to this new person who I think might be up your street when it comes to, your dream man or dream woman. And so your friend introduces you to this person and you really hit it off, and it ends up being the love of your life. Now, there's a couple of things that I want you to know here in that example. Okay, number one is your human mind, our human minds, will give the credit and will give the causation of that manifestation to your friend who introduced you to that person. So the human mind will say, oh, you know what, if it wasn't for my friend, I would have never met the love of my life. Like, my friend introduced me to their friend, and then, therefore I met the love of my life through this avenue. And your human mind will want to assign the causation and give the credit to your friend. So if it wasn't for your friend, that would have never happened. When in reality, your friend who introduced you to your dream partner, as an example, was never the cause of your manifestation. The cause of your manifestation was you becoming an energetic match to it. And so your friend was part of the bridge of events that was leading you up to your manifestation. They played the role in introducing you to that new person. But that was the bridge of events that unfolded that allowed you to get from where you are to where you want to be. So it's your energy that causes you to become privy to this bridge of events. And the human mind will want to say, oh, well, it happened because this person did this and that person did that. No. The only reason why that person did that and this person did this, which led up to your manifestation, is because that was part of the bridge of events. You became an energetic match to what you wanted. The bridge of events unfolded. Now, equally, if you're not an energetic match to what you want, then you zig and zag with that bridge of events. Okay, your timing is off. You will miss that opportunity, but not to worry, because there will be another infinite bridges of events that are lined up for you to get you to where you want to be. And so therefore your only job is to focus on becoming an energetic match to what you want. So this bridge of events happens effortlessly, and it will happen so naturally that your human mind will be like, oh, well, it would have happened anyway because, my friend introduced me. No, it wouldn't have happened anyway. If you weren't an energetic match, it would not have happened that way. So the bridge of events unfold naturally, and you only become privy to this bridge of events once you become an energetic match to what it is that you desire in your love life. And again, this bridge of events applies to everything, right? Whether you want to manifest your dream partner, a specific person, or better version of your current relationship, there is a bridge of events that is ready, that is available to you, that is lined up for you. It's already here. It's done. The question is, are you allowing yourself to perceive it? How do you allow yourself to perceive it? By becoming an energetic match, okay, to what it is that you desire in your love life. By vibrating at the same frequency as your desire. That's how you allow yourself to perceive this bridge of events. So once this, you are on this bridge of events and it's unfolding and leading you to your manifestation, there is nothing that can stop it. Once you're on the bridge of events, your manifestation is done. You are moving towards it. You become unstoppable. And my point is that when this happens, everything feels natural and effortless. So you're never taking action to make it happen, right? You're not sitting there telling a friend, introduce me to somebody. That's you trying to make it happen. Bridge of events is everything comes to you and it unfolds naturally. And this is when you're creating from the quantum field. This is when you are creating from the inside out. And this is when everything becomes effortless. Whereas if you're trying to make your manifestation happen, right, by trying to go on all these dating apps when you're not an energetic match to it, that's why it feels like an effort. That's why it feels like a struggle, because you're trying to compensate for misaligned energy. And that never works, right? You cannot manifest beyond what you're an energetic match to. So if you're not an energetic match to, let's say, your dream partner, then what will happen is you could manifest somebody else into your experience, but they're not going to be your dream partner. Perhaps there's somebody who doesn't treat you well. Perhaps there's somebody who you don't really connect with. And so, you don't really want to be with that person, but you're settling for less. Like, these are the kind of things that unfold when you're not really an energetic match and you spend all your time efforting and struggling and trying to make it happen, right? You're trying to compensate for misaligned energy. And so you're never going to get what it is that you truly desire in your epic love life. You're going to get something less. You're going to get what you're an energetic match to in that moment, because you're not an energetic match to your dream partner. You're an energetic match to something else. So you always get what you're an energetic match to. And so if you're efforting and struggling and trying to make it happen and you're feeling burned out through doing that, this should be an indicator that, you know what, I need to stop focusing on what's going on out there. I need to stop focusing on trying to take action to make it happen. Instead, I need to focus internally on my state of being, from the understanding and awareness that when I do this, I will become privy to a bridge of events that will naturally unfold, that will naturally occur, that will lead me so effortlessly to my dream relationship. It will feel so easy. It will feel like fun. There will be no struggle involved. There'll be no resistance. There will just be so much flow. This is called being on the path of the bridge of events. And I can tell you from my own life and from my own experience that whether I have manifested abundance or whether I have manifested love in my life, I have never taken action to try and make it happen once I understood these principles. Okay, so when I met my husband, it was really, really awesome actually how we met. So me and my husband met on a Greek island cruise. Now, prior to meeting on that Greek island cruise, I was already an energetic match to my epic love life, to what I desired in my love life. I knew it, I felt it, I knew it was done. I was just like, it's done, I don't need to do anything. I'm just going to get on with my routine, with my day. I felt inspired to go on a Greek island cruise. And I lived in London. My husband lived in the US. He felt inspired to go on that same Greek island cruise. So we did. We met specifically on the island of Santorini. And how we met, okay, was that, so there's two ways to get up to the main area of Santorini. Either you can take the steps or you can take a cable car. Now, my friends wanted to take the steps because they wanted to work out, and I really couldn't be bothered. I wanted to take the cable car. And so they were like, no, come on, let's just go get the steps, it'll be fun. So I was like, oh, okay. But it wasn't really my highest excitement. So I go to the steps, and when I'm at the steps, I can see all these people walking up the steps, and there's also these donkeys, because you can get up via donkey. But what I also see is donkey shit. Now at that point, I look down at my nice sandals, I look at the donkey shit, and I'm like, there is no way I'm walking up those steps in donkey shit. And so I was like to my friends, you know what, I'll meet you guys up there. I'm going to go and get the cable car. And so I went in the queue to get the cable car, and that is where I met my husband. And so we ended up going up to the top of Santorini together, ended up having an amazing time, sparks were flying, and the rest is history. Now, the bridge of events that unfolded was pretty spectacular, okay? If we were to zoom out for a second, I lived in London. I was like on the opposite side of the Atlantic Ocean. My husband lived in the US. Okay, so, you know, spatial distance-wise, that was kind of pretty big, but spatial distance doesn't matter to the universe, and the quantum field, everything's happening here in the now. So, you know, the bridge of events unfolded that he felt inspired to go on that Greek island cruise, and I felt inspired to go on that Greek island cruise. And then the bridge of events continued to unfold that day in Santorini. My higher self knows that I don't like to walk in shit. And so it knew that, you know, once I got to that point of, okay, I have to walk the stairs, I'd be like, I don't think so. And then, you know, I rerouted myself to taking the cable car, which is where I met my husband. So all of this happened effortlessly. This is what I want to point out here. There was no me trying to find my person, right? It wasn't like when I went on that Greek island cruise, I thought to myself, oh, I'm going to meet the love of my life. I'm going to start looking for Mr. Right. Okay, I knew that was done. I didn't have to do anything. It was all coming to me. I was an energetic match to it. I just decided to go on that cruise because I thought it'd be fun, for the joy of it, for the excitement of it. I love traveling. I felt inspired to, and so did my husband. But yet the bridge of events that unfolded led us to rendezvous, led us to meeting. And actually, once we spent that amazing time at Santorini, we both got back onto our cruise ship. And, you know, things started to unfold in a very synchronistic manner, even when we were back on the cruise ship. So to take this further, so you can see how the bridge of events continued to unfold. Once we got back on the ships, it wasn't like we could communicate because there was no like internet service or Wi-Fi once we were at sea. And so in my mind, it was like, I wonder how we're going to meet again. And this is so we'd just gotten off the island of Santorini. This was the evening, and I was like, I wonder how that's going to occur, because there was no way to like contact each other. And this was like a huge cruise ship of like 4,000 people. So it's really big. And so I was like, okay, you know what? The universe has got it. We'll rendezvous if we're meant to, and etc. I just, again, stayed in that energy of it's all coming to me, it's done. Now that evening, there was a specific party going on the cruise ship, which I attended with my friend. And my husband also attended this party, okay? So my husband came in a bit later, and when I saw him coming in, I was like, oh, there he is. Now, it was really funny what happened to me in that moment. In that moment, there was kind of this fear that arose within me, right? That, oh, I should go and say hi now, just in case I don't see him again. Now that's fear. That is me saying I need to take action to try and make it happen. But in that moment, I kind of realized what was going on. I was like, okay, hang on a minute. I am trying to make it happen here. And I quickly self-regulated my emotion and brought myself back into that energy. It's done. I don't need to do anything. So as my husband came in, he looked kind of preoccupied. And I was like, at the same time, I was like, you know what? I don't need to do anything. I don't need to take any action. This is done. I stayed in that energy. I shifted myself out of that energy of fear because I understood that's misaligned energy, and I stayed in the energy of it's done. So I just tweaked myself in that moment. So he was at the party, he looked busy, like preoccupied. I continued chilling with my friend. I was like, we'll rendezvous, it's all good, the universe has got this. I don't need to go out my way to try and make anything happen. What happened next was I then went to the restroom. I had to use the restroom. Now, when I came out of the restroom, guess who was standing there? My husband. Now, at the time, obviously, we were friends. He wasn't my husband, but he was standing there. And this time, we got each other's room numbers so that we could stay connected on the cruise ship, and the rest is history. Here we are today. I'm happily married. But this is how it occurs, okay? You don't need to make anything happen, right? From the fear of missing out, or from the fear of, trying to figure it out with your conscious mind. And so the example that I just shared with you here is a beautiful, beautiful illustration of, again, remaining in the energy of it's done and allowing things to unfold effortlessly and naturally, allowing that bridge of event to unfold. And again, remember, once that bridge of events begins to unfold, there is nothing that will stop it. It is done. Once you're on that bridge of events, your manifestation is done. It's about to pop into your reality. It's literally leading you to your manifestation. Nothing can stop it. So again, this is kind of proof of, the reason why I wanted to share that with you is because sometimes there might be moments where you suddenly feel like, oh, I need to try and make it happen. And your only job in that moment is impulse control, right? To self-regulate your emotions and bring yourself back to it's done. So because I was in the energy if it was done, and then there's a part of me that kind of got a little bit distorted when I saw him that evening at the party, and I was in kind of like, oh, well, what if I don't see him again? Like, maybe I should go up quickly and be like, hey. And I quickly, and that was the fear, that was the programming, that was my analytical mind kicking in. And then I noticed it, and I brought myself, self-regulated my emotion and brought myself back to, it is done, the bridge of events are unfolding, it's all good, I don't need to do anything. And I didn't, right? I never tried to make it happen. I never took action to try and make it happen. It all happened effortlessly. The bridge of events unfolded naturally and effortlessly. And that's how manifestation occurs. And this is just one story that I've shared with you. There are so many more stories I can tell you especially when I started initially manifesting intentional relationships. So some of the relationships that I manifested before my husband, the same thing, I'm not going to go into that. I'll save that for another video, but all of that unfolded effortlessly. I never took any action to make it happen. I never tried to make it happen. I never tried to force it into place. I just stayed in the energy of it's done. So when you're in full-blown manifestation mode, you're never chasing anything. Instead, you allow everything to come to you because you understand how it works. You understand that this bridge of events is where the action is all happening. But when you're on the bridge of events, you're not aware that it's the bridge of events because it happens so naturally. That's the point. And that's why it feels effortless. Because you're not aware that this is a bridge of events. You're just moving from one stepping stone to another, to another, to another without realizing that you're on this bridge of events. And it feels so effortless. And that's because you're already an energetic match to what you want. So you cause that bridge of events, which is unfolding. You're on it, and then suddenly you're like, oh, wow. And then when you're looking back, right, in retrospect, you can see and connect all the dots and be like, this was the bridge of events that led me. But again, it wasn't the people in the bridge of events. They were playing the role that you assigned to them, right? They were not the causation. It was your energy that allowed you to perceive the bridge of events. They were just playing the role. They were part of the bridge of events. So it's important to note that because a lot of people think, well, actually it's thanks to this person or to that person or to that person. When in reality, it's thanks to you being an energetic match to what you wanted, that you caused yourself to become privy to the bridge of events that led you up to your manifestation. So when it comes to manifesting anything in your love life, somebody specific, your dream partner, a better version of your current relationship, you don't need to take any action to try and make it happen. And if you are, it's an indicator that you're not yet an energetic match to your dream relationship. So when you do become an energetic match to your epic love life, you'll become privy to a bridge of events that your higher self has laid out for you that is leading you from where you are to your manifestation. Now, I want you to know that the same thing applies here to whether you're looking to manifest a specific person or a better version of your current relationship. Because ultimately, everybody is you pushed out. What I mean by this is that everybody is a reflection of you. So when you focus inwards on your internal state of being, on rearranging your mind, your vibrations, your emotions to align with what you want in your love life, what will happen is that your outer reality will conform into who you are being. Meaning, suddenly you'll get that call from your specific person and they'll be like, hey, I want to meet up, or suddenly you'll see shifts and changes in your current partner. You'll see an improved behavior. And here's the key. You would have taken no action to try and make it happen. The only thing that you were doing was focusing on the internal work, on your energy. So you never tried to tell your partner, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. Okay, instead you focused inwards, and now you will begin to see shifts in your partner's behavior that will be more aligned with what you prefer. And in the same way with your specific person, you don't need to go out of your way to contact them. You don't need to go out of your way to try and convince them. None of that. That's just all an indicator you're not an energetic match to what you want. Instead, when you focus on the internal work, on your energy work, what will happen is you will then call in that version of your specific person that loves you, that adores you, and that cherishes you. Because remember, this is about shifting timelines here, okay? You're just simply shifting yourself to a timeline where what you want in your desired love life already exists. So from the time you're on this timeline right now, your manifestation is in this timeline, there'll be a bridge of events that will lead you from the timeline that you're in right now to the timeline of your manifestation, including the version of your specific person that loves you, or including the version of your current partner that is amazing and is everything that you desire in your love life. Now, if you want to go more into what I mean by timelines and parallel realities, I do have some videos around that I will post in the description box below so that you can check that out. But for now, my message from this video is this: when you are truly an energetic match to whatever it is that you desire in your epic love life, you will take zero action to try and make it happen. Instead, you will become privy to a bridge of events that your higher self has set up for you that will unfold naturally and effortlessly and lead you to your manifestation. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, Love Bug. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated for you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post new videos around how to manifest your epic love life. Catch you soon.